There's great racing going on, and we've got the scoop. Webb dominates. Dungey gets his first. Enduro kicks off in Sumter. Hayes captures the red plate, and Daytona Supercross is revealed. That and a lot more only on the Racer X Show. Hello and welcome. This is the Racer X Show. I'm your host, Greg. And now that the Super Bowl is over, we can concentrate 100% on motorcycle racing, where Supercross settled down a bit, for one race anyway, and we talk 2015 AMA Pro Flat Track schedule. Lots to do, lots going on, so let's get to it.
The Racer X Show with Greg White is being presented by Acherbys, Soul and Passion.
Now it's time for our Supercross segment, brought to you by Acherbys. And for the third and final time this season, the Monster Energy Supercross Series paid a visit to Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California. The talk of the town, the rivalry between 250 racers, Yamalube Star Racing Yamaha's Cooper Webb and Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki's Tyler Bowers. The two have bounced off each other a few times in the West Championship, but last week's collision, the biggest. The two being 1 and 2 in the championship at the halfway point adds to the drama. Plus, they've trained together, been friends, and with some time to cool off, both said that they've spoken and calmed things down. But a pre-race feature on FS1, Bowers said that he's willing to be the villain in all of this. He welcomes it. So what happened? The racers were treated to a 7-foot drop with the release of the gate, but with 21 riders making their way to the Whole Shot Award, one rider was left behind. Middle part of your screen, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory's Zach Osborne. His gate doesn't go. After about 6 laps and with Webb leading, out comes the red flag for a full restart. Webb was not happy, but it's the right call. So we do it again. And it's Anaheim 1 winner Troy Lee Design Lucas Oil KTM's Jesse Nelson with the first wheel across the line and the lead. Webb got another good start to put himself into second place. Problems for number 34 Geico Honda's Malcolm Stewart. Last week's winner wouldn't double up. The 911 of Bowers was coming off a not so great start, and this miscue took him out of a possible fight for the win and would see him lose ground in the championship. He gets thrown over the bars, has the smarts enough to jump off, landing on his keister. Close call. Back up front with Nelson leading Webb, a bad line through the whoops, and number 17 Mini Cooper blasts on past. He was so determined to win this one, but Nelson is a fighter. And with the laps winding down, Nelson had one last shot on Cooper. Webb sees it coming, squares it up, and that would be that. The third win in the last 4 races, and big kisses for the camera from his crew. Webb said last week that payback is a B word. Maybe he meant beat. He certainly beat Bowers on this night. Nelson stopped his downward spiral. It started first, then third, then 6th, then 10th. Good job by Nelson. But let's hear from our winner, Webb.
Luckily for me, when I'm mad, I ride well. And it's just an awesome night for the whole squad. You know, we won that race fair and square. My good buddy, teammate got 3rd, and my roommate, Cole Martinez, got 10th. So just an awesome night.
As for the West, with 4 rounds remaining, Webb has that many over Nelson, who needs to win to keep the Yamaha rider in sight. Moving on to the 450s, where Red Bull KTM's Ryan Dungey was leading the championship without a win, and he wasn't happy about it. And even though Geico Honda's Eli Tomac had the fastest lap in the heats, Dungey was also looking quick. And Ken Roczen on his RCH Soaring Eagle Jimmy John Suzuki was looking to rebound from his punishing crash in Oakland. But it was a rookie who stole the show early on. Down the hill they came, and when things sorted itself out, it was 450 class rookie Blake Baggett on his number 4 Yoshimura Suzuki taking his first career hole shot. He also led for the first time in his 450 career. A lot of firsts for Blake in this one. That was until number 5 Dungey was close enough to throw the Californian Baggett a shot. A beautiful execution, inside, outside, back to the inside move, square up the corner, and boom, Dungey, the front runner. But where was Ken Roczen? The 94 had to fight his way from a not-so-great start. Here, with Baggett in front of him, he was pushing. A bit of a mistake. He'd recover, get back to Baggett, and go side by side for 4th. The next rider in line to go after Baggett, number 3 Eli Tomac on the Geico Honda. Aggressive and clean. That was for 5th. For third, number 14 Factory Honda HRC's Cole Seeley was rocking, holding off teammate and last week's winner Trey Kennard. Then this, Kennard tucks the front in the loose stuff. That would end his bid for a win and a podium. Then Tomac would set his sights on Roczen. The round 2 winner was riding aggressively, and on the last lap, he makes a close but clean pass. But it was Dungey who was all alone to take his first win of 2015 and extend his points lead. And how about Cole Seeley? What a fantastic result for him. Chad Reed had a charge off of a bad start to finish 6th, but it was Dungey's night.
I know it's kind of jabs you when you have the red plate and got no win, and that's what I wanted. That's what my goal was tonight, and not doing nothing crazy, but just opening up like I needed to. And man, Team Red Bull KTM 450 is working awesome tonight. They did an awesome job, and I can't thank everybody.
Ryan Dungey extending his points lead on the new, lighter, more nimble KTM. He's the only rider in the top 4 without a double-digit finish so far this season. Make sure you check out Supercross live on Fox Sports 1 from Petco Park in San Diego, California, 10 p.m. East. Hashtag Who's Next on all your social media stuff. That's our Supercross segment presented by Acherbys. Now it's on to the AMSOIL Arenacross series featuring Ricky Carmichael's Road to Supercross. Round 4 from Nashville, Tennessee at the Bridgestone Arena happened Saturday night, where the domination of the Babbitt's Monster Energy AMSOIL Kawasaki team continues to shine. But who's winning what and who's in the points lead? Well, when we last left the series, it was Matt Gerke, but that changed when the last day of January was over. Since round 1 and doing an exclusive interview with us here on the Racer X Show, Chris Blows has been fighting back from some bruising injuries, but things are better. And after dominating his heat race and the head-to-head bracket race, the number 63 Babbitt's racer did the same in main number 1. With Husqvarna Tylube Tough Racing's Kyle Riegel in second, that left the battle for third between number 2 Jacob Hayes and number 36 Matt Gerke. Hayes a little bump and grind before Gerke fell down, losing valuable positions. But Blows didn't care. He had the spotlight on him in the last lap and brought it home for the W. Moving on to main number 2, it was number 116 Robert Kinairi on the Thermotech Yamaha who took the early lead. Hayes on the 2 and Blows on the 63 were in the mix as well. Kinairi's lead wouldn't last long as Blows, who was right as rain all night, got the Yamaha in the whoops. Jacob Hayes wanted a piece of Kinairi as well, trying him a couple of times before finally getting by a few jumps later. Number 36 Matt Gerke was on a charge. He caught Hayes, and this is our battle for the championship so far. Gerke had a go, can't make it, big thump, and he goes down. A quick look from Hayes, and he's gone. But so was Blows, winning everything he entered in Nashville. Hayes with his 3-2 grabbed second overall. Kyle Riegel enjoying the Husky, 2-3 to get third. But Chris Blows had an awesome night.
I've been riding really good lately, just a lot of bad luck and just dumb crashes really the past couple weekends. So it's just everything seemed to click tonight. My starts were good, my heat race was good, I won that. The head-to-head was awesome, and it was just took everything to happen and get good starts, stay out of trouble, and just to get the back-to-back wins.
Hayes slips past Gerke, now 9 adrift. It's close with a bunch of racing to go, 11 rounds to be exact. Make sure you check out round 1 of the AMSOIL Arenacross series from Cincinnati, Ohio. It airs on Fox Sports 1 Sunday the 8th at 1 p.m. East, 10 a.m. Pacific. Check it out. Well, the 2015 Kenda AMA National Enduro Series presented by Moose Racing got underway over the weekend. And what better place to do it than in Sumter, South Carolina? And with a record turnout of 825 riders, competition was hot, with some of the biggest names in off-road racing: Josh Strang, Andrew DeLong, Grant Baylor, Russell Bobbitt, Stuart Baylor, and Caleb Russell. 6 tests over 65 miles made up this Sandy Trail event. Wins were split between 3 racers. Third overall, Motorsports Yamaha's Brad Bakken, who took test 4 and 5 after a slow start, but lost out big on the final test 6. Second overall went to Caleb Russell, the FMF KTM racer, took off in test 1 with a big win. He had a big crash in test 2, knocking him back to 10th, but he clawed his way back and took the final test to finish 13 seconds behind Mototech KTM's Stuart Baylor. Baylor was the model of consistency after his Test 1 crash. He took convincing wins in Test 2 and 3 and kept it close in the final 3 tests. Baylor, the 2012 champ, returns to action after spending all of 2014 injured. Now that is how you get things started in 2015. Good job, Mr. Baylor. Yesterday, the Daytona Supercross track designed by Ricky Carmichael was unveiled. The same track that the Mountain Dew ATV MX racers will face, with some shaved-down jumps. Highlights: the starting gate moved to the west end of the tri-oval towards turn 1. Additionally, it'll be run in reverse, in a clockwise direction, something that hasn't been done in years. So hey, ATV racers, you should get down to Daytona and Supercross it up. There's still gate spots available. When you enter, you get some extra stuff. A spot at the race, of course. Gate admissions starting Friday through ATV race on Tuesday. That's 5 days worth. That way you can check out Supercross, the Ricky Carmichael Supercross races, and you get a free ticket to Saturday night's Supercross race. Go to atvmotocross.com to register now. And pros, this is a points-paying round for you, so get signed up today. The 2015 AMA Pro Flat Track Series schedule is looking as full as ever. It begins March 12th in Daytona, with back-to-back nights, of course. Then we're off until May 24th for the famed Springfield Mile. That series then heads west to Sacramento on the 30th. In June, we have 2, Hagerstown and Lima. Then we celebrate the 4th of July in Des Moines, Illinois. August gets busy with 3, Washington to South Dakota in 3 days, then Peoria TT on the 16th. September, it's Springfield Mile number 2, wrapping things up in October out west. This racing is awesome. Make sure you put it on your must-see racing schedule for 2015. And now a bit of socializing, a brief look at some media stuff that's caught our eye over the last week. How about the enduro crash suffered by FMF KTM's Russell Bobbitt? This post by Off-Road Vikings Instagram. Oh, that's pretty gnarly. And how about Cooper Webb's Instagram? Posting just before Anaheim 3, he's golfing. It's how he clears his mind before the races. Hey, it definitely worked. Keeping an eye on what Moto America, the new home for the AMA Superbike series, is up to, well, some thought that the new series now holding the reins, that there might be a tire war happening once again. In road racing, tires are the most critical part. But it was recently announced that Dunlop will once again be the control tire for all classes. Now that's good news for teams who have years of data racing on Dunlop tires. 2015 will be the 7th year Dunlop has been a partner of American Superbike racing. The series begins Austin, Texas with MotoGP April 10th through the 12th. Get your tickets now. We want you to get out and watch some racing. Wilkes-Barre, PA. Better way to do that with Arenacross, the Ricky Carmichael Road to Supercross, Friday and Saturday night at the Mohegan Sun Arena. And SoCal, Supercross returns to San Diego, to Petco Park Saturday night. Tickets are available. Go to supercrossonline.com for more information and get your butt in a seat and check out Supercross live.
The Racer X Show with Greg White is being presented by Acherbys, Soul and Passion.
Okay, so that'll do it for us for now. Sorry I missed out on those Moto Dynasty picks in Fantasy Supercross. I'll get mine in next week and we'll talk about them right here on the show. All right, well, make sure you check us out on all of our social media links. Twitter and Instagram, it's Racer X Show. On YouTube, it's The Racer X Show. Like us, follow us, spread the word, and make sure you post this stuff all around. We love it and appreciate it. And you can follow me personally on Twitter. It's at Greg White. Well, for the fine crew here at the Racer X Show and Racer TV, I'm Greg. Remember, we are all racing all the time. See you next week.